transportation issues in Fairfield County have been heading in the wrong direction for the last few years.
Congressional candidate Dan Debicella announced his transportation plan Wednesday morning, focusing on choke points for roads and maintenance for the rails.
When I was a state senator, we made massive improvements to the Sikorsky Bridge, basically adding an entrance and an exit lane that there's now no traffic at the Sikorsky Bridge between Stamford and Milford. We need to be doing that at these other bottlenecks. And as congressman, I'm going to work with my colleagues in the state to actually make sure that we have a plan to do this and the funding to do it as well. Now, for our rails, my plan is to invest in maintenance. Not very exciting, but will actually solve the consistent delays that we're seeing on Metro North. Whether it's the electrical problems we're having, where a relay breaks in New Haven and the entire line shuts down for a half hour, or issues on the tracks where when it gets too cold and the tracks start to freeze over, the train has to slow down for safety reasons. These are solvable problems through a rigorous maintenance schedule instead of buying the next new shiny thing like a second Bridgeport train station. Let's invest in what we have to make sure we literally can get the trains run on time.
Debicella was joined by State Senate Minority Leader John McKinney and State Senator Toni Boucher.
There is no question that this is one of the most congested, most important rail systems in the country, right here in Lower Fairfield County. It represents nearly a quarter of the taxpayers of the state that actually fund state government.
Transportation is key to our economy here in Connecticut, and especially in southwestern Connecticut. If we don't have a working transportation system, if our roads and bridges continue to be, as the Obama administration has said, worst in the nation, if we can't get Metro North fixed so people can get to work safer and faster, we're gonna see jobs leave the area.
Debicella says transportation will be a key issue on voters' minds when they head to the polls on November 4th.
I think this is a huge issue for our economy, for quality of life, and I think, again, if I could just take 10 minutes off of people's commute, I'll be successful as a congressman.
The first 4th Congressional District debate between Congressman Jim Himes and candidate Dan Debicella will take place at Wilton High School on October 19th. In Westport, I'm Quadriba Crawfey for It's Relevant News.